We have a breaking news from ICC. ICC has just issued a warrant, an arrest warrant over the Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, Hamas chief for both of them. So we would like to see now what are the reactions from Netanyahu's office and also from Hamas and then the host of ICC, the Netherlands itself. Let's see. Now, this was published actually on Al Jazeera a few minutes ago. This is what it says. Okay, now ICC arrest warrants for Israel's Netanyahu and Gallant Hamas's DIF. The International Criminal Court issues warrants of arrest for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, as well as Hamas military commander Mohammed Dif. Now, Mohammed Dif is supposed to be, according to Israel, he is assassinated by Israel during the war in July. I don't know what that means for them to issue this. Anyway, the reaction from Hamas, the Palestinian group says that the International Criminal Court's issuance of arrest warrant for Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his former defense minister are an important step toward justice. Also, they said it's an important step toward justice and can lead to redress for the victims in general, but it remains limited and symbolic if it's not supported by all means by all countries around the world, Hamas political bureau member Bassem Naim said in a statement. The court also issued a warrant for the leader of Hamas, Qassam Birdaj, Mohammed Dif, who is believed to have been assassinated by Israel in July. Now, more from Netanyahu office earlier, this is what they say. Earlier, we reported that the Israeli Prime Minister's office called the issuance of an arrest warrant against him by the International Criminal Court for alleged war crimes anti-Semitic. A statement from the office also equates the decision to a modern-day Dreyfus trial, referring to an incident in France around the turn of the 20th century in which a French military man of Jewish descent was wrongfully convicted of treason. No anti-Israel decision will prevent the state of Israel from defending its citizens. The PM will not succumb to pressure, will not be deterred, and will not retreat until all the war objectives set by Israel at the start of the campaign are achieved. The statement continues. Israel vehemently rejects the absurd and false actions and accusations against it by the International Criminal Court, a biased and discriminatory political body. Now, what did Amsterdam say? Amsterdam ready to act upon ICC arrest warrant for Netanyahu. The Netherlands is prepared to act upon the arrest warrant issued by the ICC against Netanyahu if needed. Dutch news agency ANP has reported, citing the country's foreign minister's Caspar Veldkamp. If the Israeli leader comes to Dutch soil, he will be arrested, Veldkamp said in the House of Representatives local outlet NOS reported. The Netherlands will avoid non-essential contact with Netanyahu, Gallant, and Dif, who were also issued arrest warrant by the ICC today. The Netherlands implements the Rome Statute 100%, the foreign minister said. The signatories of the Rome Statute and members of the ICC are bound to arrest the three if they travel to their country. Well, the former Israeli justice minister says ICC's ruling is unbalanced. Former Israeli Justice Minister Yossi Berlin says the ICC decision to issue arrest warrants against Netanyahu, Gallant, and Dif is unbalanced and unfair. It's a very sad day that my prime minister is indicted at the ICC. I didn't think it would have gotten to this point in history, especially because the gates of hell were opened by Hamas on October 7 and the massacre of Israelis, Berlin told Al Jazeera, to believe that we will find ourselves indicted by ICC, while on the other side they indicted a dead person. Exactly, that's what I was saying, which is Hamas chief Div. Indicted a dead person. I don't understand why you indict a dead person. It's really unbalanced, he said, referring to the warrant against Hamas's Div, who is believed to have been killed in July, a strike on Gaza by Israeli army. So two other people for whom the ICC top prosecutor had requested arrest warrants were Hamas leaders Yahya Sinwar and Ismail Haniyeh. However, they both have since been killed also by Israel. So, quote again, Israel's former justice minister says, I would suggest Gallant, the former defense minister, to consider this option to present himself at the Hague-based court. It's not a simple one, and maybe the court is unbalanced, but this is an opportunity to present the case of Israel from October 7. This is... now Netanyahu now meeting with USS Hossein after rejecting ICC warrant. Well, do you think this is, I mean, the thing is, will it be implemented? I don't know. Where does it leave Israel? The Israel-Gaza war or the Israel-Palestine war? Really, I don't know how much it will be an impact. But this is what it is. And let us know in the comment section, what do you think of this? Thank you very much again for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.